We're back with my favorite part of the morning, our one-pan game plan, and we've got your brunch menu all set right here. 2 delectable dishes, both with easy cleanup. Genevieve Ko, she's the senior editor at New York Times Cooking and joins us from the Institute of Culinary Education. Genevieve, good morning to you. It's always great to have you, especially on a Saturday. So you're going to show us how to make crispy oven bacon and eggs and also whipped cream scones this morning. Why do you love pairing these 2 dishes?
I always love to serve something sweet and salty at brunch, but I don't like to have to stand at the stove the whole time. And this way, you actually can bake your sweet thing first, then get your bacon and eggs in the oven, and everything is ready all at the same time. And if you're not into scones, at NYT Cooking, we have so many other recipes for muffins, other breakfast pastries, coffee cakes, whatever you want. But at the end of the day, all you have to do is throw everything in the oven, and then I'll be ready to eat, and you can just hang out.
Love it. So first up, we're starting with the classic here for breakfast. Perfect for a Saturday morning.
Yes.
Crispy oven bacon and eggs. How do you make this whole meal in just one pan?
The amazing thing about sheet pans is that you can fit so many slices of bacon, and they can all lie flat so they get really crispy and they don't get all tangled up the way they might in a skillet. And you don't have to stand there flipping them to make sure they get crispy. They just sit here, fry in the oven, and while they're getting crispy in the oven, you'd let your eggs sit out at room temperature. And once the bacon cooks and it shrinks down, you have enough room on the pan to just crack the eggs right into the pan. And they fry in the oven, and develop this delicious custardy, silky texture. And if you're worried about cracking the eggs right into the pan, you can actually break them into a bowl first and then just pour them all out onto the pan.
Wow, I love that idea. Okay, you've also got a treat for everyone with a sweet tooth, whipped cream scones.
Absolutely.
Tell us how we get this started with one pan.
Sure, so it's one pan to bake them, but I have to confess, it's 2 bowls to make the scones. So in one bowl, you have all your dry ingredients.
We'll let you get away with one.
I know, but it's only 2 bowls. It's only 2 bowls. One of them is for your dry ingredients, and here we smushed in cold pieces of butter, and that's going to make your scones nice and flaky. And in this bowl, I just whipped cream lightly to get to this point. And what I want to do is add my favorite scone ingredients, which are dried cranberries and chopped up chocolate. But you know what? If you don't like those, you can switch in dried cranberries, raisins, and if you don't feel like chopping chocolate, you can absolutely throw in chocolate chips. The great thing here is that you don't even need another tool. You just use your hands. So you are going to dump in the whipped cream, and whipping cream first is going to add these little air bubbles to the cream, and that is going to keep your scones so tender. It's amazing. I actually love to just make the scones by hand, because what you do is you just mix it all up in here, and it keeps the scones really tender and light. You just want to handle the dough so gently so that they don't end up tough. And once you have your dough come together, you can just form it into these great little balls and dump them right onto the pan, so you don't even have to actually roll out the dough, use a rolling pin, use cookie cutters or anything. And if you're not a morning person, one of my favorite things about this scone recipe, and actually most scone recipes, is that you can just go ahead and put this dough in the freezer the night before, and then just bake it straight from the freezer in the morning.
Fantastic. Quick check with the taste testers. All good over there?
Really good.
Looking good?
Really good. Janae told me about something called a bacon wrap scone.
Yeah. That's another segment. Thank you, Genevieve. You can check out her book, Better Baking, for more great recipes.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.